Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, where last time we helped around Rolger's Reach after we got together and found out we have plenty of new recruits, so we can start making plans for the future and liberation. Alright, so we do have one more person to talk to, so we can continue on. This swarthy resistance fighter. Damn it all, where could it have got to? Pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? Aye, I'd be him. I had it this morning, that much is certain, and I've not left the Reach since, so it's got to be around here somewhere. If you have a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the officers' pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, but I could just easily buy another. But even so, please help me find it. Okay. Will do. Seems simple enough, but I think it's going to become more than that. The fact that it's the main story and the only main story I have right now kind of tells me that this might become something more. Oh wait, what level quest is this anyway? 60. Oh, we're still in the 60s. Alright. Well, that's good for making sure that I am in the right level range. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, that'll be simple. Too simple. Too simple. Worried. I swear, I searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. There it is. 7 hells, that's the one. That's my lucky born. You're a godsend, brother. Before I was born, my mother had made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others, and when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and scriptures as my mother taught me. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. And here I was getting all paranoid. But, you know, it's a bit of research there, I guess, or a bit of history. Alright, Alphino, what you got? Healing and casting earrings. What do I need? I need casting. Alright. And with that, another task is complete. Oh, Ravinous, I hear you've been keeping busy. Aye, that he has. And we thank him for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Monago, I would have you present my proposal for assault on Castrum Veladyna to General Aldine personally. Can't see them talking, but at least we're getting the message. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Orans before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? This seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I'll wait for you at the pass, but not too long. That was her talking. Whatever. I didn't really have a voice for her anyway. I expect Kryle and Yashola wish to remain here to support the Chirkurgans, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. I've seen that word plenty of times. I just never know how to pronounce it. Kurgans. Actually, I should teleport over to the western side because I can. And it saves time. To western. Thank you. Oh, the Peaks Gate's on the 8th right now, too. Neat. Neat. Alright. Don't shoot me. Thank you. And zip right through here. There we go. Hey, Kryle. Okay, you said the exact same thing. Alright. Huh, is Autumn miss? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and Alliance should go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe this is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on the others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight. For Alamigo, for my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end. Make sure my chair is good. Alright. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate and slaughter us all. Van Belsar and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am, of course, of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further complicated by the existence of Ilbert's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it is ultimately the self-same cause I have served since I first pledged to serve Master Louis in the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here for Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I like to stay with Y'shtola for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Ravinous, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmund, the man who slew Gaius van Balsar and some half-dozen primals beside. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero, and heap great expectations on your shoulders. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. Let's see. A fight. The Empire is too great a fight. We can but carry on for those we lost and for those we can yet save. As long as there is a battle to be fought, I'll be there. To be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I'll do what I must. I'll never call him Alfie. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. Because I punch him. Ha! Ever the adventurer. You live for these moments, do you not? Take care, Y'shtola, Kryle, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lise, I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Minago will leave without us. Might I persuade you to join us, Ravinous? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castle Uriz would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I can convince Minago to wait a little longer. Nah, I'm good to go. Good to go! Got some punching to do. You promised me punching, I gotta punch him. Got punching to do. Where there's a fight, there's my fist. It sounded better in my head. But, moving on. Alright. Monago? Let's make sure you got everything you need. We might not be coming back for a while. That is video game terms, like the whole save now for you might not be able to return. Well, that's kind of what she said, except for the save part, but... Grandfather stood with the army that faced the Garleans at Cartno. This is dangerously close to becoming a family tradition. So you'll be accompanying us? Full glad am I to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let's be off. Alright. To go see Raubon. I don't care which one. But I will teleport over there. And poof. This sounded crowded today. Again. Sorry, there's like dust or here or something. Okay. And where are... Okay, that's right, you're at the table. How to get my directions. Hey, Pippin. Oh, it's the Storm Officer I should probably talk to as well. And a Serpent Officer. Alright, zoom in a bit so I stop clipping the cloth. Pleasure to meet you, Ravinous. I oversee the Adder's operations here at the Elder Seer's Stead. Rest assured that our scouts were handpicked from the elite ranks of God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers. If the Imperials take so much as one step into East End, we'll know. Greetings and well met, Ravinous. I've been dispatched from Limsa to command the Maelstrom forces here. This campaign has taken us quite far from the shores of Vildbrand, though the logistics of a prolonged deployment here have been a source of much consternation. I prefer to view it as an opportunity to strengthen ties with our allies and to study their methods. Good. Pippin. I hear that Rolger's Reach is overrun with new recruits. Did I not tell you that we needed only to inspire the people to rise up once more? That you did. Alright. I will not be on the table because cutscene. Welcome back, comrade. What news? Greetings, General. I am come at the Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered with the arrival of a number of experienced veterans thanks to a large part of the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot? Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Veladyna. Why do I have so much trouble saying that? And I've seen it so many times and said it so many times. Ugh. Capture Veladyna? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Veladyna watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one's. If there's no objection, General, let the Scions join Marshal and Tarapin. It's a good idea. By all means, if that is all, let us be about it. So we can scout ahead. Alright. Any different dialogue? This will be our largest engagement yet. Our conjurers will do their utmost to provide support, but we must be prepared to suffer significant casualties. Taking Veladyna will be the first significant step towards wresting Alamiga from the Empire's grasp. But make no mistake, there will be many more such steps, each one taken at a cost. An accurate assessment of the strengths and weaknesses will be the key to our success. Measure twice, cut once, as Gridanian carpenters are so fond of saying. For an operation of this import, we cannot afford to hold too many in reserve. Surely the Maelstrom must take its part in this assault. Alright. Where did Nago go? Nago go. Yeah, well. Alpha now. Castellum is less a military installation and more a supply depot, a storage and distribution facility for the surrounding area. That being the case, taking it will not only earn us a strategic foothold, but deprive our enemy of valuable resources. It's true. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about the reconnaissance mission and how he would like to proceed. All right, now I said heal, or no, I said casting. All right. All right, Pippin. All right. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Veladyna. Alright. Well, looks like the twins left too, so good. Check the map. Where are we going? We're going there. Good, good, good. What level quest was this anyway? 61. Yep. Making progress. Only have to do that 9 more times. And then a few more quests. But on the bright side, we should be getting close to a dungeon. And not just, like, close as in being next to one, like we were in Rolger's Reach. But I'm talking straight up going into a dungeon. Now, while we head over this way, what my idea for what we're going to do for dungeons is I'm going to end the episode right as we get access to it, make an entirely separate video for the dungeon, end that episode, and then continue on. So we may have some short episodes when I do this. In my editing, I may have to extend a bit. Extend some, depending on how things lie. But it should be fairly smooth for you guys, where I can... That's a big robot. It should turn out fairly smooth for you guys to watch. And that way, the dungeons are on their own separate videos. So, let us go over here, because I do believe a dungeon is coming up really soon. I just don't know which one. But I know there's one in the 61 range. That is a lot of people, and I should smack this antlion in the face. I don't want to drag you over to everybody and then have you interrupt my cutscene. So, no, you don't. And give you a swift uppercut, tornado kick. Thank you. Alright. The trick is going to be seeing everyone I want to talk to. Alphino. Even should they be unaware of our plans, I would be surprised if the western defenses were not heavily fortified. given the presence of the Allied forces at the wall. Alright, LSA should be right there. Okay, Pippin is who I need to talk to for the quest. See you later, Featherfoot. I'll call you back later. Nod appears out of the ordinary at a glance. I did want to talk to you, thank you. Alright, go around. Okay, Pippin's the only one left, so... this ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Alright, upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended to set sufficient time to view these cutscenes. Alright. Yes. So this is a story, or like an instance. Maybe a long video. Or episode. Video, episode. Same thing.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... oh gods, it's Ralga's reach.
Reach the infirmary.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Well, good thing our attack wasn't going out without the information that we were supposed to bring back. So, at least we don't have that to worry about too. But this is definitely something we need to worry about. Skulls. How'd she find her way in?
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Oh. Oh man. Damn it, I was so excited for him. I was so excited for him to be in the story.
Hell take you!
Uh-oh. The man himself.
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells! It's him! It's Xenos!
The Viceroy! Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
Oh.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
Blocking everything with his left.
magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
How? Your shoulder!
Oh, that's a lot of blood for one of our
Hold the
characters.
line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Cryo safe.
Cryo!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern. If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Good. We're gonna need one.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Hopefully we can get Cryo to Y'shtola in time. She is in a bad way. So it looks like this event is also one of those ones that bugged out like the previous one I mentioned a few episodes ago. So the instance server is full, so everyone's trying to push their way through and bottleneck. But we're about at the length for this episode anyway. So what we'll do is we'll end this episode here, and in the next I will go right into what follows that cutscene. So, if you enjoyed this, give a like, any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you like to support these videos, check out my Patreon, and thank you for watching. Till next time, later.